Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Jagtar Singh, and through my YouTube channel I try to add value to others by sharing my experience as an international student here in Toronto. So similarly, in this video I'm going to share my experience that how I saved up for my fees and paid all my college fees by just working 20 hours per week. So along with that, I'll share 5 tips and tricks that you can also use for saving up for your fees faster. So I hope this video is going to be really very helpful for you. Let's go. So before diving into the video, let me share my backstory. So I have done aerospace manufacturing engineering technician program of 2 years from Centennial College. So my fee was around 20,000 Canadian dollars for 2 semesters, and obviously, like many of you, my parents have already paid for my initial 1 year of the program. So I just needed to save 20k a year. Just after landing, within 2 to 3 months after landing, I got a job that was a part-time job. I was getting just 18 hours per week. So although I was just earning around $1,000 per month from my part-time job, then I tried to get any of the part-time jobs in my campus, because being an international student, you are open to those opportunities. So just try to get any of the good part-time jobs on your campus as well, because that is going to help you a lot. So that's what I did. I was having on-campus jobs, plus I was doing a part-time job as well. So these were the jobs that I was doing along with my studies. Although it was really very challenging for me to manage the time between jobs and assignments, so that was my backstory. Now let's move on to what you actually can do in order to save up for that. So first point is budgeting. Budgeting is so much necessary for that, because now you are all by yourself. You cannot just have guidance from your parents like where you need to invest, where you need to expend. So that is really very important. Just sit by yourself and do budgeting. How much you need to expend, how much you need to save, and how you can do all by yourself. So personally, I have done my budgeting on Notion. This is not a sponsored video, but I just want to be transparent with you how I have done it, so that you can do that as well. Even for that, I would recommend you watching my another video. I have made a dedicated video on how to track your expenses here in Canada. So once you have done budgeting on Notion, so it's time to analyze those reports. So just analyze your expenses, where your money is going unnecessarily. For example, I know most of the international students prefer getting food from the tiffin services. So I would recommend just run your numbers. Tiffin services are really very expensive here in Toronto. They can easily charge you up to $200, and I would say just prefer cooking at home. That's what exactly I did. Those were the 2 points that mostly all of us do, right? So let's talk about third point, that is save efficiently. Now you can literally keep on saving in the bank account that is going to stay there only. So personally, what I did, after saving 2,000 Canadian dollars, I have put those in my higher interest savings account. So my account was in Scotia, so I have put my $2,000 in Momentum Plus savings account that was giving me 2.25% interest. So that's what I did, because money is going to be just in a bank, but they're just going to pay you higher interest because you have given them $2,000. So that was what I did. But now there are other options of saving efficiently as well. For example, recently I came to know that Wealthsimple is paying 4% interest on their cash account. Although again, this is not any of the sponsored videos. Wealthsimple is not paying me at all. So that was back then, like that is 2 years ago now. Today I would have put those $2,000 in a Wealthsimple cash account, because they are giving 4% on their cash account. So it means for every $100 put in a cash account, you are going to get $4 back. So that is a lot higher than 2.25% interest which I was getting. So again, this is not a sponsored video at all, but I just want to share what is best there out for you. So it's again going to be your decision whether you want to put money or not, but just explore this option. So fourth point is no investments at all. Yes, it is very out of the way advice, because most of the fin influencers are like, invest money to multiply money, invest. They are right, but right now our first motive is to save up for our fees and pay them by ourselves. So just do not invest, because investments come with risks, and moreover, you just have around 4 to 5 months of gap between paying up your first installment of the fees. So 4 to 5 months is really very short term for actually getting realized profits in investments. Although I also preach a lot about investments, like one should always invest, which I still am adamant in that, but being a student, investments might not be a good option because we are saving up for our fees and we need to reach to that level. No investments until you pay all your fees by yourself. So fifth point is always look out for student discounts, because here in Canada you literally can get a lot of discount just because you are student. Instead of going to any of the shops to buy stuff, try going to outlet malls because they do offer great deals. And moreover, if you want to buy something, for example, you want to buy a winter jacket or you want to buy shoes, so just try if you can wait for big days, for example Boxing Days, Christmas Eve or stuff like that, so that you can get discount on what you're looking for, because that is how you can get really good deals on those days, because there are literally things which are priced at 30% or 50% discount on Boxing Days. So just try to get things on Boxing Days instead of just going to any shop and just paying upfront for buying those things. And that is how delayed gratification can reward you as well. So these were some of the tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you, because no one has told me these tricks before. These tricks I have explored all by myself. So I really wish someone could have defined these tips and tricks for me earlier. It would have been a lot easier for me to save my fees for faster. So that's it for today's video. I hope you must have learned a lot many things in this video. So if you want to know more about my experiences, I'll highly recommend you consider subscribing and give a thumbs up to this video. See you in the next video.